Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Here, Marvin Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12.
On second and 12, Stafford. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended for,
but instead, third down.
Incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
7-yard line.
Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw.
And man, he's got him to tight end Hockenson. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Open man has got it there, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Stafford looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
No gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal.
On the play. Brings up third and goal.
Now Stafford on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Quandre Diggs. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 91 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Is good.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. They'll get this one to Galladay. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Left side completion to Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made by Jordan.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from a referee for the first time this afternoon. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, second and 15. Play action, Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Troy Flowers picks it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back out.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Lions take over first and 10.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Back to throw, Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin will put it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Agnew on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily what you look at your play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Picked off near the 32. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Seahawks. They'll take over.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. Wilson will hand to Carson on the option. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Jason Myers.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Seahawks 27. Lions nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with him. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been in the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 48 yards. Wilson, he's going to look to run with it. On the option, they hand off to Carson. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back about the 18-yard line. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up down at the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Lions take over 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And now here's another Seahawks are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll buy some time running. This is caught. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. And the route is on here in this 1st half.
Makes the score Seahawks 34, Lions nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half.
7-yard line.
Stafford on 1st down. Throwing deep for Galladay. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this 1st half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions take over.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And He'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
to throw is Stafford. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Wilson on the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Russell Wilson keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Seahawks 48, Lions nothing.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back? Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
3-yard line.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only 2nd down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up 3rd down.
This time, Wilson will throw, eluding the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Seattle.
Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have got to be in a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And
now here's another interception. Picked off about the 31. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Benson Mayoa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack on first down, Stafford got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
A pickup of 13 yards.
Throwing on third down, Stafford looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change, name, I like your respect. Give them more than when I get it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll roll him out right. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
It's 2nd down and goal.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Harmon. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll throw from the gun. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Marvin Hall, 82 yards, and the Lions gain a bit of respectability. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
and the Seahawks.
Now Wilson on first down. That completes it again to Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Rolling through, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jamie Collins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with...
Then how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and this defense will take over right at midfield. First play of the drive there is incomplete. He couldn't hook up with Amendola there, but it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the 50, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Quadri Diggs.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
For Seattle.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford looking downfield for Jones. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happens.
Well, I mean, Obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Here's Wilson throwing on first down, escaping the pressure right. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 22. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and that'll bring up second down.
There defensively.
Throwing again, Stafford. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 33. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Jason Myers for the
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because...
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this may be one of those games as a quarterback where you just want to go home, draw the curtains, get the ice cream out of the freezer, stay home till Wednesday.
Yeah, but I wouldn't advise that because if you stay home till Wednesday, the backup's going to have your job on Tuesday. All right, so I would say get out of bed, but I understand the sentiment. What a tough go for him. Defense, active all game long, foiled everything he tried to do, and then finished it off in a big way.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Stafford here coming off his pick six. And he'll find Hall. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 19. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. On 1st down, Stafford here. Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Quadri Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
5-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Going for Metcalf. He's got him in. Complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
And now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And that points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.